Do this if you're not feeling happy. When I was younger, I had many moments that I was not feeling happy. And the external world could never really tell me how to feel happy again. It was always find distractions, find. It was always in finding external things. But actually, the only thing that can make you happy is start listening to that unhappiness, because that unhappiness is your soul, your body, your unconscious mind telling you, hey, listen, you're not moving in the right direction in life. Okay. You're having a routine, you're on a timeline that's not moving you to the best possible version of yourself. That's not moving you towards your passions. That's not moving you to your soul mission, the reason you are here on earth. That's why you're not feeling happy. You are mixing with people you should not mix with. You're living in places you should not live, and you're going to a job or a school that is not beneficial for, reaching the best version of your life. And many people, they say, uh, they get addicted to substances, and it's not really, this is really what you have to understand. It's not the substance itself that's bad, okay? A lot of substances have qualities, pros and cons. um, the real bad thing is that people use external things to numb their feelings so they can ignore their feelings, okay? um, and that's a problem. Many people, when I'm watching videos or talking, and they say I'm addicted, but it's not. They are not addicted. They are just stuck in habits, routines that does not allow them to live the life they want to live, and therefore they use external things to numb their feelings to feel normal again. But it's actually your body telling you, hey, switch up, change your life. And what you should actually do when you're not feeling happy, you just should listen to this unhappiness. And if you are have to work all the time 40 hours a week, if you are distracting yourself when you're alone just to not feel these feelings, and just go to work to not feel these feelings, or to just use things to not feel these feelings, you are stuck in an endless loop, and these feelings are here telling you, hey, change. Okay. What I do when I'm not feeling happy, I just walk in nature, because I have to understand why I'm not feeling happy. Right now, I'm feeling amazing. I've solved most of my problems, and still there are things, but they will be that it will be fine, 100%. I believe in myself. I believe in my skills. I believe in the universe, in God, and it always supplies what I need at the right time. Okay. And when you have that belief that you are living in an endless energy bubble, and this energy bubble gives you everything you need, as long as you align with the energy bubble, okay? So if you're not working on being positive, if you're not working on your social skills, if you're not working on your inner vision, if you're not working on creating an environment that allows you to supply with the things you need, it will never be happening, okay? It will never give you what you need. But the moment you become more minimalistic, don't care about stuff, work on yourself, walk in nature, stop using the stuff that numbs your feeling, start using the stuff that allows you to understand your feelings more. That's the moment the universe can help you, okay? And then you will get everything you need. But if you're just saying, I have a problem and therefore I doing this, and it's a disease to be addicted or whatever. Many people say these things. It's crazy to me. It's like your story keeps you stuck in your habits, okay? Your story keeps you stuck in the life you're living. And you have to start telling yourself a different story. Uh, Addiction, it's not true. It's it's one thing I want to make really clear. Addiction is not a disease, okay? A disease uh, is something you catch physically. That's a disease, okay? Addiction is a mental disease, okay? Um, it's something you can catch from other people, and it's something you keep yourself sick by the stories you tell yourself. And the moment you change your story, your habits change. Okay. And then you can only fix this when you fix your life. Okay. When you're living a good life, you cannot be addicted. If you're living the life you want to live, you cannot be addicted. Okay. And then you will say, oh, but this person is very famous, very good life, and he's still addictive. Let me tell you, I have met so many successful people, rich people, and they still have addictions. You know why? Not because they're happy, because they're actually really sad. I'm very good at reading energy, okay? And I've met many different people, and all the people who have an addiction, this can be substances, this can be sex, this can be many different things. All these people in the core, they are so unhappy. They are so unhappy. They just put a smile on their face. It's like a mask for the outside world, but on the inside they're very unhappy. Even though for the outside world they look very happy, very successful. If you meet these people, you hang around these people, and you read their energy, you can see that they're actually angry, sad, depressed, and that's their energy. And then they try to fill it up with sex or drugs or whatever. Okay, and this is because they ignoring their intuition. They are ignoring their heart desires. They are ignoring their higher self. And this is what a lot of religious people say many times when you want to quit any substance or whatever, um, or are unhappy or want to quit substance. You have to align with God. And for me, it was like hard to conceptualize when people tell it to me like this. I try to learn from everyone, but when people tell me a story and it does not make any sense to me, then it does not work. But the moment I went on my own journey, had very low moments in my life, and went within, I started to realize it's not an external God on a cloud or whatever. It's like your heart is connected with your soul, and your soul is capable of seeing life and things in your timeline from a higher perspective, and that's part of you. And the moment you're capable of tuning into this voice, tuning into this thing that's connected to your heart and not your mind, your heart, that's the moment you start to realize, oh wow, it's screaming at me about my life right now because it's capable of seeing my future. It's capable of seeing my timeline. If I continue these habits, these routines, this life the way it's going, it's screaming at me. That's why I'm feeling bad. It's yelling at me, change, fix this. But you keep thinking you have a problem, and you keep taking stuff and numb your feelings because the doctor told you to take some pills because you're feeling bad. But the doctor just learned all its stuff from a book, and this book was written by a company, and this company written this book to make money, not to make you healthy. Okay, go within, find yourself, get back in nature, find your natural frequency. Change all your habits and routines in such a way that it's gonna be impossible to not reach the best version of yourself. And change the story you tell yourself. So I've amazing family, amazing nephew, and it's always funny for me because my nephew, I really love him to death, but he has a little bit of a drinking problem, and it's not that bad, but it's just, the environment he lives in. And it's so funny to me because it's actually not an addiction, it's just the stories he tells himself. And it's funny to me because every time he wants to drink, he say, oh, let's go out and do that fun. And then he makes a beautiful story, but the end result of that beautiful story is always drinking. Okay, and this is what a lot of other people do also. They create a problem, situation, story, and just so they can end up using the thing or doing the stuff that gives them the short high but not fix the long-term problem. Okay, so yeah, I really hope this video helped you. Go within, find yourself, listen to your soul, and you will fix the things that need to be fixed so you don't feel bad. It's just your life, your body, your soul, your mind telling you, hey, listen, fix your life, and then you feel good. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. And if you need any help, click on the link below.